After its initial move into structures some 40 years ago, Triodetic has evolved and expanded to have installations around the world, from support solar panels on the coast of Hawaii to platforms for homes built on permafrost. Today we look at the evolution of Triodetic. Bill, you have structures all over the world in all kinds of shapes and sizes. Tell me about some of your projects.
Well, that's the fascinating thing about the business is we're all over the place, and this has really brought me in all corners of the world, because we did work in Saudi Arabia and still are, and we're doing work in Australia and south of the border, we're also throughout the United States, and finished a beautiful project there. The recent one we did was the Rochester Museum. It's a children's museum in Rochester. It's beautiful. It's totally free-form structure and quite innovative. And we did a lot of research to build this structure, and we've done new things which are now going to propel us into another realm of architecture, because the new architecture is more free-form, and so that's why we like to then jump into that market. But we're all over the place, yes.
You're doing buildings, but you're doing things like radar system structures for radar and solar panels. So it's not just buildings, it can be almost anything. Things for permafrost.
Yes. Yeah, you mentioned the radar. That's the radar, also the solar panel systems. In Hawaii we built a prototype structure to generate electricity from a large array of photovoltaic cells. And that's built directly on the face of a Triodetic space frame, which sits in the middle of the area there in Hawaii on the coastline. It's beautiful. Even though it's functional, it has some architectural flair to it as well.
Right.
And then in the north, for permafrost applications, we have designed or invented a system that, because permafrost is forever changing, and by building a platform, a rigid platform, and then you build your house on that, you then create one envelope of strength and stability. So if the permafrost changes and heaves, the structure is intact.
Right.
And we've done lots of those, and that's a good repeat business for us. And now we're into Russia. We've built several large hospitals in Russia from these foundations.
Right.
Housing on the same foundation. So it's a new market for us, and also brings us, all over the place.
Yeah.
All over.
Is there any environment that you can't be in? You're talking about permafrost, you're talking about being in Hawaii, so it's hot and there's salt water there, etc. Is there anything that your structures can't take? Can they take hurricanes and things like that?
Yes, in fact, the work we're doing with ProSlide,
yes,
several of these water slides are in the hurricane area, so we've done some in South Florida, and so yeah, we design to suit the conditions, and we can be just about everywhere, yes.
Bill, you mentioned ProSlide, which is an Ottawa company that's doing great things around the world with your help. Next time we'll talk about that relationship.
Great.
Triodetic has been building beautiful structures out of pipes for some 40 years, from domes for mining companies to museums, solar panel structures, and Olympic pavilions. In recent years, it has got into the water park business, working with Ottawa's ProSlide. Tonight, President Bill Van Gool discusses that relationship. Triodetic has done some amazing work with ProSlide, which is another Ottawa company that's doing great installations all around the world. Tell me how this relationship came about.
Well, again, several years ago, we were approached by ProSlide. They knew of us. They knew that we can build some innovative structures, and they had some ideas at the time, and we were all kept in the dark about exactly what it was for. But we developed this tornado slide with them. It's 6 stories tall. It's in the shape of a funnel. It's a fantastic ride. I haven't been on it. I want to go. But it's been a great product for our business, because there's a lot of repeat now, and we are used to doing a custom building, one building, and then on to the next one. But this is now, ProSlide says, well, we need 3 more, we need 4 more, and so far we've done, I think, about 50
is that right?
Water slides.
Wow.
The latest one is going to, there's one that just went to Australia, another one going to
Cayman
Islands.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
They have a couple of really big installations that are happening right now. So this is a partnership that's worked out very well for you.
And we have another system with ProSlide as well. There's the Behemoth bowl.
Right.
So this is a very large bowl, and we're Triodetic supporting the edge of this particular bowl. Again, something I want to go on, but haven't been yet.
Yeah, you have to have you're too busy.
Yes, right.
So when ProSlide actually takes your structures to Australia or the Cayman Islands, do you send a team with them to put these things together?
No. We have a supervisor sometimes, but now they've done so many that people, in fact, people on the ground, they can put these things together. You have to follow a sequence. You have to, the right tube. Each pipe has its own number, so you have to put the right pipe in the right place. And as soon as you do that and you follow a sequence, then you can build these slides. And we haven't had any issues with any assemblies. And we're shipping them far and wide, and you don't want any mistakes because flying components, new components can be very costly.
This is one of the keys to your success, though, isn't it? Because anybody with the components that you send them can put these together. You don't need any special skills or tools to build a Triodetic building.
No. Just follow the sequence, and I mean, there's a specific sequence.
Yes.
You cannot sort of say, oh, well, I can do this another way. No. Stick with the plan, and all will go well. Yeah.
So it's a bit like doing Lego. It's a gigantic Lego thing.
Lego.
Here's your stuff. Here's your instructions. Just build it.
For our foundations in the north, we have a video, so that because that's a product that is also repetitive elements to it. So we have a video showing the assembly procedures, because we're shipping this to Alaska, shipping it to Russia. It's faraway places, so sending supervisors would be costly as well.
Right. So how much, when we talk about cost savings for somebody who says, I want one of your structures, how much of a cost savings are they getting? Because you don't have to send a massive team to build these structures.
Yes, well, think about it. Just the lodging, or to bring people over, the flights, the food, the lodging, and then also permits that you require to bring people. You can't just bring people into a country and say, here, they're going to work. It's logistically, it's an issue. And clients just as soon have their own people put together anyway, because the benefit stays within the country or within the city that they're in.
Next time we'll actually look at how Triodetic designs a project and puts it together and ships it out.
Right.